I'll tell you what, this movie will be a hell of a lot different if you picked the tree with the four-leaf clover on it.
What is this?
Shots! 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 Everybody!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Will, and happy holidays to one and all. We're still in the month of December, and I'm trying to play catch up and make up for missing out on Halloween. What better film to talk about that involves both Halloween and Christmas? That is right. I'm doing a retro review for The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is directed by Henry Selick, and it's a classic. I mean, listen, this is, again, retro reviews are a little different. I'm not like reviewing the movie technically, but this is a movie that I have in recent years have started watching more during the season. If you don't know The Nightmare Before Christmas, it's about the character of Jack Skellington, aka the Pumpkin King. And if I screw up anything, just let me know in the comments. He's the big man on campus in Halloween Town, and he's been doing it forever, and he is pretty much bored with it. So and then somehow discovers, I guess, the nexus of all holidays, which is like the little tree area, and basically discovers Christmas Town and sees Christmas and is like, I want to do that. And basically goes about it the wrong way, which is probably the lesson of the movie. But it is a classic. I actually really like the movie as well. Before I talk more about the movie, if this happens to be your first time checking me out, hi, my name's Will, and I'm usually a little bit more composed than this, but I do reviews and reactions, discussions, some gaming, some drinking, usually all wrapped around geekiness. I'm a big gay nerd, and I like talking about this sort of stuff. So if you're interested in that, subscribe to the channel. I am super close to 500 subscribers, so if you want to give me a gift for Christmas, subscribe. Nightmare Before Christmas is a classic. I can say that up and down all the way. It is a story based and created by Tim Burton, but is directed by Henry Selick. So a lot of people get it confused. They think Tim Burton directed the movie, but no, Henry Selick was actually the director of the movie. And more people need to talk about Henry Selick. I mean, he's a fantastic director. And the stop motion animation of this movie is pretty much what set the groundwork for a lot of stuff that we like Coraline, like, you know, Frankenweenie. Jack Skellington, iconic character. He's really a super cool design. He's everybody who goes through a midlife crisis, who feels like they're stuck and wants to do more with their life than just the day in and day out and becoming mundane. And it takes trying something different or trying something new to really invoke a spark of creativity. And that's what happens with Jack, where he wants to invoke the same sort of joy and happiness that Christmas does, but at his core, he is the Pumpkin King, and he is very much in the macabre and the scares and stuff like that. So it doesn't translate very well, as you might have guessed, in terms of how people respond to it, which causes a lot of problems. The movie, it does have an antagonist, which in this case is Oogie Boogie, who is the boogeyman, who has one of the dopest songs in the movie. It's very terrifying, very, very kind of crazy, and is definitely, I don't want to say a force against, he is a force against Jack, but Jack is really not, it's not an issue for Jack. Like Jack is very, how do you want to say, in the Halloween Town, he gives me a very omnipotent vibe. It's like he is the spirit of this town, and people love him for it. So like when he goes missing, or when he decides that he wants to uplift everything and do Christmas stuff, everyone is 100% hands down to do it. It makes total sense to them because it's what Jack wants. That's where a lot of the conflict in the movie comes from. It comes from him chasing his dream, but his dream is very dangerous, and the only person that really sees it is Sally, which is his love interest in the movie. But it's not an initial love interest. He doesn't even really pay attention to Sally at first. He's too busy trying to live this dream of bringing Christmas to Halloween Town, or just his version of Christmas to the world. And it just throws everything in chaos. I really do enjoy the movie. I've seen it a few times now. I just actually recently started watching it like a couple years ago. Actually, last year was the last time I remember truly watching it. So watching it again is actually, it's still good. It's like the songs in the movie are fantastic. Danny Elfman, who does not only the singing voice for Jack, but he is the composer of the music for the movie. He knocks it out of the park. And Danny Elfman has been in the industry for many, many years. Like, all these songs are super iconic. Of course, got This Is Halloween, What's This? I forget the name of Oogie Boogie song. But all of those songs, plus some of the ones that I don't hear people singing a lot, they're all really good. I mean, the movie is good. It's super good. It's very relatable. Everybody has a midlife crisis at some point, or a crisis of who they are and identity, and trying to decide who they are and like what they really want to do. And sometimes it takes trying something different to really discover that you're good at what you do, and it's really not about not wanting to do it anymore. It's just reigniting the spark of what it is. I was sitting there watching it, just a little sidebar. I was sitting there watching it, and I was just thinking in my head, you see all the different doors on the trees for the different holidays. I'm like, this movie would have been completely different if he picked the 4-leaf clover. This would have been like Harold and Kumar, like a drunken nightmare, if he just picked that one. And I kind of want to see that version of the movie, if I'm being honest. It's definitely a holiday or a Christmas movie that it ranks higher for me than some of your classical ones. I mean, yeah, you have stuff like Christmas with the Cranks, or you just have like A Christmas Story and stuff like that. The stuff that you basically, there have been so many carbon copies of it, it's hard to kind of be like, oh, this one's the best. But this one, this laid the groundwork for so many really cool animation movies that you got to give it the respect it deserves. I mean, it has stood the test of time for a legitimate reason. It's got a really cool story. It's got a really endearing character in Jack Skellington. It's got fantastic music as well. It is one I'm glad I finally have put more into my rotation of movies to watch during the holiday season, and it's a lot of fun. So if you haven't watched The Nightmare Before Christmas yet, wow. I mean, can't really say too much because it took me a few years before I actually started watching it. I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't. Let me know some of your favorite songs or scenes or characters in the comments down below. Let me know some things that I might have missed in any of the rewatches that I've done of it. Or just let me know what you like about the movie in the comments down below. That is my retro review for The Nightmare Before Christmas. So again, comments, let me know those things if you would, please. And as always, thank you so much for checking out this and all my videos. I really do appreciate it. Look forward to some more holiday movies this month. I am going to try to get a good amount of them out because I want to try to make up for missing out on Halloween. So this was a good one to start with. Check me out at a lot of different social media platforms listed at the end of this video. I do have a ton of videos on this channel right now that you're more than welcome to check out. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I am so close to 500 subscribers. It is gnawing away at my loins. If you would, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Like, share this video around the internet. Hope you have a happy holiday, and until next time, I will catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you did like this video, why not give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends? You can subscribe to the channel by clicking on my gorgeous little face right over there. You can follow me on all the various social media platforms right below. And last but certainly not least, if you've got a few extra minutes, why not check out one of the lovely videos floating right over here. Later.